10 seconds and we're in. You can't have a shorter, simpler intro than that. Welcome to the Snowstorm, now coming to you daily at 10 a.m. Pacific. It's Friday, August 1st, 2025. I'm your host, Nicholas Snow, and today's co-host is John Taylor, who's the morning host of KGay 1065, and the other call letters always slipped my mind, but we'll get him to share that with us. So I want you to notice this shirt. The gays, they just know how to do stuff. It's a famous quote delivered by Jennifer Coolidge in her portrayal of Tanya on The White Lotus. Coming up, I'll tell you where I got this shirt, and I'll let you know just how many views a photo of me wearing this shirt received on Facebook. Also, I just want to stick this little message on screen so you know. The Snowstorm is everywhere, including wherever you get your podcast, but best viewed live at PromoHomo.TV or on the official YouTube channel at youtube.com/PromoHomo.TV network. So coming up in the show today, my first segment is always going to be What's on Your Mind, during which I curate your social media comments into the broadcast. So start commenting now, because John Taylor and I want to know what's on your mind. And I'm sure we'll learn what's on John's mind as well. What's on my mind? Well, I'll be giving you an update about my health, which is a reason why I haven't been producing a lot of broadcasts for about a year now. And I'll let you know a bit more about how come I'm able to now show up every day on the air. Also coming up in my itinerary segment, which spotlights out of this world travel while being out in this world, we'll be previewing the International Lesbian and Gay Travel Association Global Convention taking place later this year. And I'll have a special introduction from Palm Springs Police Chief Andy Mills. And John and I will talk about LGBTQ plus travel. How cool is that? Now, I also wanted you to know that I'm going to talk about later on in the Hot in Palm Springs segment, my experience of the Palm Springs AI and Creativity Expo, a few things that I learned about artificial intelligence, and John and I will be talking about some of our favorite upcoming events here this season. So PromoHomo.TV is a viewer-supported television network. You can have your name in the closing credits of most new episodes by simply pledging as little as $10 a month. You're going to see these names in the closing credits, but I want to thank them right now as well. I'll be your light. You gotta love those people that make this show possible. So as promised, coming up next is going to be my co-host, John Taylor. If you're watching anywhere on social media right now, I want to know what's on your mind, because we might feature your remarks on camera after this. I'm Nicholas Snow, and I'd like to thank Willie Ryan and John Pascal, owners of 849 Restaurant and Lounge, for their support of PromoHomo.TV from the beginning. I was honored to work at the restaurant the first 4 years they were open, during which time I was inspired to write this. At 849 Restaurant and Lounge, sitting in the lounge area at a high top with a view of the Grand Corridor, the main dining area, is truly like starring in one play while simultaneously watching another, both with fabulous scenery and lighting, a gorgeous cast, fascinating characters, and exciting plot twists, complete with movie stars and paparazzi, not to mention fabulous eats. I call it reality dinner theater. See and be seen while starring in your own scene. Perhaps we'll have a scene together. Make your reservations at 849.com.
Hi, it's Brad Furr, a proud media sponsor of PromoHomo.TV, and I'm the owner of K-Gay Palm Springs and Gay Desert Guide. We just wanted to say thank you and thanks to Nicholas Snow for what he does. K-Gay Radio is a worldwide streaming service of great dance hits that you can listen to anywhere, anytime. And when you're planning your visit to Greater Palm Springs, use gaydesertguide.lgbt.
Ask your smart speaker to play KGAY.
Hi, my name is Matt Scalarud, president of Pink Media and a very proud and long-term supporter of PromoHomo.TV. And so at Pink Media, we've been working with companies large and small, including destinations such as this, to kind of help them target and reach the LGBT community online. And so we've been doing this for almost 30 years. And what's more important is that, it started out with banner ads and email campaigns, and now we've morphed into social media and video, and it's all about storytelling. So if you have a story and a message that you'd like to get out to a very targeted yet broad audience online, reaching the LGBT community, give us a call or reach us at www.pinkmedia.lgbt. Thanks.
The LGBTQ Community Center of the Desert is the only Coachella Valley organization dedicated to meeting the diverse needs of all LGBTQ+ individuals. From our Palm Springs McDonald Wright building to the Center Coachella, the Scott Hines Behavioral Health Clinic, and the Community Food Bank, our mission comes to life by making meaningful connections to resources and to community that contribute to LGBTQ+ people's health and happiness. For more information, visit thecentercv.org.
This is the Snowstorm on PromoHomo.TV with guest co-host John Taylor of KGay 106.5, and it's time for What's on Your Mind? Hey, John Taylor, welcome! What's on your mind?
What is on my mind? Oh, my mind has been going since 3:30 a.m.
Well, I've been up since before 2 a.m. I was just like, my mind was completely crazy about, launching my new season today. Do you have a song queued up for us?
Oh, of course. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day to be in a snowstorm with more than 6 feet of snow. Nicholas Snow of PromoHomo.TV. Yay!
Yay! So I don't know exactly why.
Are you losing me? Am I breaking up? Because you are.
Am I still breaking up?
Yeah, everything was breaking up when I was in the green room.
Okay, well, oh, really? We'll have to explore that. I'm sorry to hear that. So I will investigate. So let me try one setting here. Let's see how this works. Okay, so
am I frozen still?
Are you frozen? Is that any better? Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Am I frozen in a dignified pose?
Well, you're actually not frozen most of the time. Let me try let me try going back to this setting. I'm alternating between hardwired and Wi-Fi to see if that makes any difference. Uh, so
Well,
I think that,
I'm better if I'm not in high def.
okay then. So
I look good in low def.
in low definition, I'm going to go off of Wi-Fi back to hardwired, and we're going to try that. So do we have you now?
I'm here.
Are
I'm
you,
queer.
and you're still frozen. I don't know really what the issue is. That's a bit
I don't know
disappointing.
either.
Well, let's just sort of
No.
wing it for let's just sort of wing it for a little while. Uh, do you have anything particular on your mind today as we come into a new week?
Well, it's basically all of the diversionary tactics that are being thrown out by Donald J. Trump, to talk about anything but the Epstein files. And so basically, everything that he does is under suspicion because he's just trying to, change the narrative.
Yes, and you know, one of the things I did do over the last year is I produced a lot of politically oriented shows, and I will still, of course, be doing some of that. But frankly, there's a lot in our community to celebrate and to focus on.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Galaxy is watching. He says, my feed is good and it's your feed that's frozen. So if someone out there in La La Land is being able to see both of us, and that is telling me that the internet connection issue might be on your end, but that's good information to have. And thank you, DJ Galaxy, for watching live. So, John, one of the reasons that I haven't been on the air for a
Frozen.
lot. Yes, you're still frozen. Yes, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what the issue. You know what, John? Why don't you disconnect and try reconnecting? Let's see if that works. Why don't you completely disconnect from the
Okay.
broadcast and join in again? And we'll see if that makes a difference. Okay, then. And while we're waiting, I just wanted to let the viewers know that one of the reasons that I haven't been broadcasting live on a regular basis is because I've been dealing with a diagnosis of a progressive muscle disease. And in the back of my head, I sort of knew that I had this disease. But in recent years, it was diagnosed through DNA testing. And about a year ago, it rendered me legally disabled. And I've been really focusing on figuring out what it is that I have and how I can manage it, and getting to sort of understand the flow of my own um, energy levels and when during the day I can be most productive, and um, also prioritizing what I need to do to manage my condition. So the good news is I'm mostly in gratitude, because if you look up this particular disease, it's called Nemeline myopathy. The reason I'm mostly in gratitude is because a lot of people with this disease are children in wheelchairs on respirators. And I am a 63-year-old man. And so I'm really grateful that the manifestation of this disease for me is later onset, and that it is fairly mild. So in the recent testing that I've had in the last year, I've had testing of my lungs and my heart. I've learned that they are not involved in this disease. I have normal function. I also recently had a swallow test, which unfortunately did not involve a football team. I went to Eisenhower for that. And I found out that my ability to swallow food is also normal. So that is all very good news. And it took me years, but I also finally found a physical therapist who specializes in neurology. I get to see her about every 2 weeks. She actually has doctorate level training, and I am finally compliant in doing what she wants me to do between broadcasts, between sessions. I'm broadcasting now, but I'm able to do what she wants me to do, showing up at the gym regularly, and I'm doing what she wants me to do on a regular basis. And John is back. Let's see if that's any better. We're going to go with it as we can, John. Yep, I'm guessing that the internet issue is on your side. So,
I did a speed test and it was very fast.
All right. Well, I'm going to have to,
Very fast. It said 300 megs per second down and 12 up.
Okay, I don't understand. I'm going to have to explore this issue with StreamYard because this is my first live broadcast in a long time using new bells and whistles that they have. So the good news is I can hear you even though your face is a little bit pixelated, and we see the neighborhood in bright yellow at the top of your lovely head.
Oh, good. Do you hear me?
I hear you, yes. By the way, congratulations to KGay on 4 years of ownership by Bradford. That's today.
Mm-hmm.
And I also, I had mentioned at the top of the show about this particular shirt I'm wearing. It says the gays, they know how to do stuff. And it's a caricature of Jennifer Coolidge as Tanya from The White Lotus. And this particular quote, I believe, is from season 2. But nevertheless, my friend Byron purchased this for me in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I went to visit him. And we went to a show called Rainbow Road. And I just actually have it. It's they have the largest selection of swimwear and underwear in the Midwest. I didn't pick out swimwear or underwear. I picked out this shirt. And I uploaded a photo of me wearing this shirt on Facebook. And would you like to guess how many views that photo of this shirt got in a short period of time on my Facebook page?
Don't know.
You don't know? Well, the first time up I uploaded it,
How many?
it had over 36,000 views. And then a few weeks later, I uploaded another photo of this, and it had around 26,000 views. So 2 photos of me wearing this T-shirt got over 60,000 views in a 30-day period on Facebook.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm guessing it's taking the audio a little while to get to you. I'm going to try one more setting here
A
for
long
the heck
time.
of it. It takes a long time. I don't understand why that's happening. Thank you for your patience. So with that, then, why don't we just go into our next segment, which is itinerary. So, itinerary spotlights out of this world travel while being out in this world. And the Global Convention of International Gay and Lesbian Travel Association will be taking place in Palm Springs October 21st through the 25th. And I'll be attending it as media. But we have a special invitation from someone we all know and love right now.
Hello, I'm Andy Mills with the Palm Springs Police Department, and I want to personally invite you to join us for the IGLTA Global Convention here in beautiful Palm Springs. As a city with a long-standing history of inclusivity and LGBTQ plus leadership, Palm Springs is more than a welcoming destination. It's a safe one as well. Our police department is committed to ensuring that every resident and visitor feels secure, respected, and protected. Our department works closely with local businesses, event organizers, and community leaders to foster an environment where everybody feels protected and valued. We take immense pride in our strong partnerships with the LGBTQ plus community and remain dedicated to maintaining a safe, vibrant, and inclusive destination for all. The IGLTA Global Convention is an incredible opportunity to connect, exchange ideas, and champion inclusive tourism worldwide. We are honored to host this important gathering and assure you that your safety and well-being will always be our top priority. So please, join us in Palm Springs, where diversity is celebrated and everybody belongs. We look forward to hosting you in our vibrant city, where you can be your authentic self.
I know I'm looking forward to attending that. And I've just put up the website on the screen, igltaconvention.org, if you want additional information about that. And so, John, if you can hear me while we're on the topic of LGBTQ travel, I know a lot of your colleagues are in Amsterdam right now. I think everyone that you and I know have been on the Bear Cruise.
Yes. Yeah. Bearcruise.com. They're amazing.
And you were Zooming with Brad Firth this morning from Amsterdam.
Yep. He was on the show, as he usually is on Friday, to give the top 3 things to do this weekend in hashtag I Love Gay Palm Springs. So we got, and it worked. The internet worked. It's not working so good for us right now, though, is it?
No, it isn't. It isn't. And I don't know the source of the issue, but thank you for bearing with me, and we'll figure it out. With that, since we're having technical difficulties and I'm having a hard time including you, I'm going to just jump ahead to the Hot in Palm Springs segment right now.
Take me out to California. Take me out to California.
So I did have the opportunity earlier in the summer to attend the first ever AI and Creativity Expo here in Palm Springs. And I am using the highlight reel that Jeffrey Bernstein sent me. And I want to give a shout out to Brian O'Connor and everyone involved in making it all happen. But here's that highlight reel right now.
I'm committed to an AI future that's really a human future, where we decide what we want and these machines help us achieve that.
I'm really excited about today. It's our first AI and Creativity Expo here in Palm Springs.
We have an opportunity to meet with some of the leading thinkers and minds within the technology industry, people who are really on the forefront of artificial intelligence.
We're very excited to have these folks come into Palm Springs as well as the Coachella Valley and to help us understand how AI can impact our lives.
We're here to demystify AI, explore its impact on our lives, and spark some thought-provoking conversations.
The things that we learned today and the community discussion to help figure out how to best use AI in the future here, I think was amazing.
And AI is not doing anything. People are using AI to achieve something. Whereas AI really doesn't do anything we don't ask it to.
That AI is a tool. AI is another paintbrush. AI doesn't have a point of view. It doesn't have its own story to tell. And so AI can be used by anyone as a partner in the creation of almost anything. It's not a takeover, it's a partnership.
AI is your new best friend. embrace it. Tell them what you want to do. It never gets mad, and it never gives up.
I can sit here and I can ask as many questions as I want with a model that has infinite patience, that can sit with me and guide me through the entire process.
And we really believe that, playing with the tools is more and better than just talking about them, right? Getting your hands dirty, hands-on, and trying out, what does the future feel like? What does it look like?
The power of today is to try to do that together. To learn together, to ask questions together, to laugh and get creative and have fun, to criticize and be worried, but together.
And I'm so happy to live in a community that comes together on important topics with curiosity and the willingness to learn.
We believe it's going to spur innovation in this valley that we haven't seen before in education.
It was very inspiring to see several hundred people committed to shaping the future and not just downloading it, and to interacting with each other.
We're inviting creators, startups, and researchers to pilot technologies here that respond to the realities of life in a desert city.
And a shout out to Lanny Garfield of I Want to See Productions for her work on video and all the sponsors who you saw. So, as an experiment, I think, John, have you connected with your phone?
Yes, I am.
And now we have an excellent connection. So, that tells us that it does have something to do with the internet because you're coming through loud and clear with your phone.
It wasn't the internet because the internet speed test I did on the computer was blazingly fast. It's the interface on the Chrome browser.
Oh,
within
okay.
the computer.
Well, it's good to figure.
Demanding too many resources.
Do you think that has to do with the amount of activity at this end or at your end?
I don't know.
Okay, well, thank you for bearing with me. I know that this is very frustrating, and now that we have
it
a better
happens.
connection, now that we've had a better connection with you than earlier in the show, let's focus on you a bit. How has your summer been?
Hot, but not that hot. And I'm not mad.
And what do you have coming up?
I'm basically going to be landlocked and stranded in Palm Springs. So I'm not going anywhere. I will live vicariously through the fabulous lives of others who are in P-Town and Rehoboth Beach and, seaside places where the winds blow cool.
Yes, some people that I've been watching are flying around on private jets.
Well, just travel is pretty expensive. And, also we have the other thing that we have this time of year is, the electric bill. And so keeping the lights on is pretty much going to take a good portion of the travel budget.
I understand completely. Well, I want to thank you for your support of the launch of my season. And clearly, there's our technical things to figure out. If you have any insights that you come up with, let me know. And I'm going to reach out to the StreamYard tech support to see what they might be able to offer in terms of the challenges that we had today.
Yeah, we didn't have any problem in the green room, but once the live stream started, it wasn't working. But anyway, no one cares because they're just, they're just interested in our hot content.
Well, I know, but you and we both have high standards for ourselves, and I want to meet those standards. And but I appreciate you and all that you do, and thank you for being on today and for helping to promote the launch on the airwaves this morning. I'm proud to be a continued friend of yours and a partner with KGay.
It's really kind of fun, though, when you think about it, that when we started off in the media, to be able to do what we're doing here would take about $200,000 worth of equipment and about 25 people.
Exactly. And, I've gotten spoiled because I'm used to be able to use all these bells and whistles with basically zero challenges, and it is exciting. Uh, the other thing, I said this a lot in the 90s, that when I was beginning to work with Matt Scalarud and Fabrice Descendo in the early years of our activism. And I said at the time that the internet is allowing us to jump homophobic Hollywood gridlock and go directly to a global audience that wants and needs content for and about their lives. Fast forward decades, literally almost 4 decades, and you have listeners all over the world in places where it's not even legal to be a member of our community.
I'm just looking at the list today. We had people listening in Hong Kong, in Calgary, in Birmingham, Alabama, Lubbock, Texas, Hilton Head, South Carolina, LA, Biddeford, Maine, and P-Town, and Fontanella, Italy, Iowa City, Iowa, where if it isn't illegal to be gay, it's close to it, San Juan Capistrano, and in a little village in England near Stratford-upon-Avon in Warwickshire, a place called Gaydon, Gaydon, Gaydon.
Okay.
So K-Gay is on in Gaydon, and Gaydon just this past weekend had the very first LGBTQ plus classic car show at the British Motor Museum, which is located in Gaydon, and they called it Petrol and Pride.
Petrol and Pride.
Isn't that fabulous?
I think that is wonderful. Yes, that's wonderful. Well, we'll have to catch up soon over a burger at 849. Do you eat meat?
I do. I am carnivorous.
Okay. Well, once again, thank you, and you have an open invitation to come on. One of the reasons that I wanted my new show to be at 10 a.m. is so I could still listen to you in the mornings.
Oh,
so you could be available to be on the show when you wanted to. So,
well, we'll just say this was a dress rehearsal.
Yes. So for anyone that's watched up to this point, thank you for your patience, and thanks again, John. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Mwah! Love you. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye-bye. And for everyone watching, thank you for your patience. And of course, I'll get these technical issues worked out, and I will see you next time.
In a safe place, I got room to breathe. Been a long chase, but at last I'm free.